Hi student, last class we discussed about the types of chemical reaction. Now we are going to discuss about the oxidation and the reduction reaction. What is that oxidation reaction? What is that reduction reaction? Already you know that oxidation means addition of oxygen. So then the reduction means removal of the hydrogen, that is removal of the oxygen, addition of hydrogen, that is oxidation and the reduction reaction. Then the corrosion and rancidity also we are going to discuss. Now the next is oxidation and the reduction reaction. First you want to know that what is meant by oxidation, what is meant by reduction. Already you are studied in lower classes. Oxidation means what? That is addition of oxygen. Then the reduction means what? That is addition of hydrogen. Simply we can tell that is loss of electron and the gain of electron, or simply we can tell addition of oxygen, removal of hydrogen, then addition of hydrogen, removal of oxygen. So that is called reduction and the oxidation reaction. Here some examples are given here, that is copper react with oxygen on heating, it converts to copper oxide. Here addition of what is here? Addition of oxygen, so that it oxidizes. Copper powder in the presence of oxygen on heating to converts to what? Copper oxide. So the copper oxide means what? It is combined with copper, that oxygen combined with copper, so that this is called oxidation reaction. Then here the copper oxide, this copper oxide further react with the hydrogen gas, that is in the surfaces. On heating what happened? That is the surface of powder becomes coated with the copper 2 oxide. So the black color copper oxide is formed, that is the when the oxygen is added to the copper, that is copper oxide is formed. So if the hydrogen gases passed over this heated material, the black coating on the surface turned the brown color, that is the reverse reaction takes place. So the copper is again is obtained. See, look at this reaction. The copper oxide react with the hydrogen on heating, that is copper, and this is the reverse reaction of this reaction. Now here look at this, copper oxide and the hydrogen on heating, copper and the water molecules are obtained. Here you can see the copper oxide, this is converts to what? Copper. So copper oxide converts to copper, then the hydrogen is converts to water. I already said that is addition of oxygen. Here the addition of oxygen in this reaction, here that removal of oxygen, that is removal of oxygen, see in this reaction. So addition of oxygen is what? Oxidation. Then removal of oxygen, that is the opposite of the reaction is removal of oxygen, that is reduction. So in a chemical reaction, one species undergoes oxidation and another species undergoes a reduction. Reaction is called redox reaction. So redox reaction, or we can tell oxidation and the reduction reaction. So this is the example of the redox reaction. Some more examples are given here, that is zinc oxide react with carbon. What happens? It converts to zinc and the carbon monoxide. Here zinc is reduces. Here in this piece zinc is reduces, the carbon is oxidizes. So the carbon gets oxidized to form carbon monoxide, zinc oxide is reduced to form zinc. So this is also one of the example of redox reaction or oxidation and reduction reaction. Then the manganese dioxide react with the hydrogen chloride to form manganese chloride, water and the chlorine. Here the manganese oxide is reduced to manganese chloride, then the hydrogen chloride is oxidized to hydrogen and the chlorine is oxidized here. So this reaction also example of oxidation and the reduction reaction. Next, the corrosion and rancidity we will see. See, just I recall that activity we were seeing that activity, that is magnesium ribbon in the presence of oxygen to form magnesium oxide. That is 2 moles of that is magnesium oxide is formed. See, that is also oxidation and the reduction reaction example. Here that is magnesium is what? Magnesium is oxidized. So this is the example of oxidation reaction. Now the effect of oxidation and the reduction reaction in everyday life. First, we will see the corrosion. See, you must observe that as the iron articles, are in new, they are very shiny. Usually, after some time, suppose in react with moisture or react with water, the iron articles are what happened, that ions are usually converts to iron oxide. Simply iron converts to iron oxide. So when the presence of moisture or in air, whatever it is, so it gives iron oxide. So this is called corrosion, that is rusting of iron. That is rusting of iron means that is iron is oxidizer, so that it corroded. See, this is one of the example. Then similarly in silver also, the silver also oxidizes, it converts to silver oxide. That is also example of the silver. That is sometimes you can notice that the silver is black color, some materials are deposited in the silver materials, that is conversion of that silver oxide. So that is this is called corrosion, and sometimes sulfur also. Then next is rancidity. The rancidity is that is that some substance like food articles like oil or something, that is the food material in a long time, what happened, you may notice some smell, that is the bad smell. That is when the fats or oils are oxidized, that is called rancidity. So they become rancid and their smell and taste is changes, so that they are called rancidity. Usually the substance which prevent oxidation, that is antioxidant, are added to food contains fats or oil. So keeping the food airtight container that helps to slow down the oxidation process, so you can get the food as long time usage. So this is called rancidity. Hi students, see, today we seen the oxidation and the reduction reaction. I hope you what is that oxidation, what is that reduction, you understand, I think. The oxidation means what? Addition of oxygen. The reduction means removal of that oxygen or addition of the hydrogen. So this is called oxidation and the reduction. Then corrosion also we discussed, then rancidity also we discussed.